They're going to have to come right back on.
Going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Packers nothing.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now Rodgers to try again after the pick six. And able to find Allen Lazard. And out across midfield down to the 45. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just saw receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Rodgers taken in by Jones. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals 30.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved, and that's what they just did on that play.
Pick up of 10 yards, and it'll be second and very short. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones, and he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals 14. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down.
They were not fooling around at all. They second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Now Rodgers on the bootleg. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll run it with Williams. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Stop short of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
On second and goal, Rodgers set up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hey, watch the screen,
They'll try to run it with Williams. It looks like he's going to be stopped short of the first down by about a yard. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Good bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, here's Edmonds. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. He said, Coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick six, and then the two-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 43 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown.
Christian Kirk.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And now the Cardinals are within a 2-point conversion of tying up this game.
Come back, come back. I'm going to run you over.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. The memory was a little too long there.
A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? They thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal they feel like they have a superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
33, Aaron Jones.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it.
Take the balls out, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players, knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Shotgun now for Murray. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
He is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. I'll tell you, if you lined up Kyler Murray and Lamar Jackson for a foot race, I think Kyler Murray might just be a bit faster. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And here's Lewis. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Let's go. Blue 58.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back plays have him on the move on first down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his right side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams, 44 yards. And the Packers have retaken the lead. Even later into his career now, there aren't too many guys that can launch it downfield with accuracy better than Aaron Rodgers. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that gives him a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Daniels on the return.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're backing, and Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. And the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
And it's third down.
A final shot before half from Murray. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter? And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Now a dump off here complete. And he's got some space here. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else. Now Jones. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Second and goal at the 13-yard line.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Buda Baker with a pick. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's first and 10.
At their own 12-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Caught left side, Williams. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
17 yards.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, Murray. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, Parker. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down. To throw again, Murray eluding the pressure right. Open man is Kirk, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. From the 6. Oh, good past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Inside.
Will they make up for it?
Check 43. Out.
Rodgers will try again on second down. Got a man. It's Tanyan, complete. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
58.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
The ball carrier.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 42. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the counter, here's Williams. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4.
Heavy on the edges. Hatch it. Hey, alert 3. Kill. Hey, turn it up. On
second down, it's Jones. And he'll go down at the 28. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
On first down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again. Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 16. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off the bootleg. Rodgers gets this to his back, Aaron Jones. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He'll try and run it. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Now Murray, he bootlegs it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Murray. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
3rd and long.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And able to find Kirk complete. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Well, they have had no answer for this connection all night long.
Yeah, you just have to think in a 2-minute situation, That's got to be a concentration lapse. You know they're going to go back to him with the game that he's been having.
On first down, Drake. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They'll bring out 4 receivers, 3 of them being sent to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground with Drake. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going for it.
And this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare, because no one's being stopped throwing the ball downfield, and points are going on the board.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.